Hello, and welcome to the second ever episode of Listen and Learn with August Dante. As you may be able to notice, I have a rather different appearance. That is because it's been like 2 months since I recorded the last episode, but that's okay. And I still can't decide if I want to look here or if I want to look here. What's this? Oh, what's this? What is this? What could this be? Okay, so let's start. I have my first thing listed as hair plus tattoo. So as you can see, oh, it's not, that's my calyx over here. Don't look at that. As you can see, we have the Chelsea haircut, guys. It was a lot more vibrant when I first got it done. It's been a while. I'm getting it redone soon, and the bangs are very long, and it looked so good this morning, and now it's just this, and I look like a little boy with these overalls on. I love these overalls because they don't have to bind when I'm wearing them, and you can never tell. Don't tell me if you can tell, because I will. Okay, I still don't know if I can say that. Plans for my hair is I'm going to let this grow out. I'm going to get the color touched up once, maybe twice. Maybe I'll do it again. And then we're going all black for graduation. My hair will be all black by graduation, which is in June. I'm getting like uncanny valley looking at my face, so we're going to look here now. And I also have tattoos now. As you can see, it says Aquitas Veritas. I don't know if it'll be the correct way. I don't know if the camera flips it, but Aquitas Veritas. Aquitas Veritas, however you pronounce it. I don't even know how to pronounce it. I've been saying Aquitas Veritas or like Aquitas Veritas or something. It means justice and truth. It's from the movie Boondock Saints, if you've ever seen it. I got this done on January 3rd. It is now January 13th. So as you can see, there are some like dark spots. Those are the spots that haven't peeled. So you can see it's rather light. I need to get that touched up as well. But yeah, and we will get into the Q&A section later, but I want to just say this now so I can group it with the like hair and tattoo thing. But Daria asked tattoo plans. She also asked if I would shave half of my head and then dye it purple. No, I already have it's already shaved. You can see. Where the fuck did your hair? My tattoo plans in the future, I really want to get, I'm going to sneeze. Okay, I'm fine. But my tattoo plans, my future tattoo plans, I am thinking of, my one tattoo that I really, really want to get is a Doc Ock spine piece, like his entire spine on my spine. I love Spider-Man. All my tattoo ideas are like movie ideas. Like this, of course, Boondock Saints, Spider-Man, of course, is a movie. I need my bangs trimmed so bad. This is so bad. That fell like almost perfectly. I want the entire Doc Ock spine with the inhibitor chip. My first tattoo was going to be the inhibitor chip, but then I was like, no, I'm going to do a hand tattoo as my first tattoo because I don't care. I was looking up like stuff about hand tattoos on Reddit before I got my tattoo, and everybody on Reddit was like, if you get a hand tattoo as your first tattoo, you should kill yourself. What the fuck is wrong with you getting a hand tattoo? You haven't earned it. And I'm like, guys, free will, guys. Praise the Lord. Like, I don't fucking know. I don't know. I'm allowed to do whatever I want. I want to get a Goliath beetle on my arm. I don't know if I want it colored or not. I don't know if I want any color tattoos. At first, I was like, oh, yeah, I'll get it colored. But the artist that I want to get it from doesn't do color tattoos. So we'll have to see about that. I also want Gumi from Pokemon. I want like a little pixel sprite of Gumi, like on my shoulder up here. My plans are to get to do all serious tattoos on my forearm and then all funny tattoos up here. So like when I'm wearing a short sleeve shirt, I still look cool. But then the minute I take it off, you know that I'm silly. You know I'm a silly guy. And I want to get purple guy, but in the 2007 like emo style. Like, hold on, I'll show you. Oh my god, okay. Like that. Can you see it? Like that and like this. Like, but it's like Vincent purple guy, like OG Vincent purple guy. That's pretty much my tattoo plans as of now. I want to get like something like moon related. I want to get something related to the Little Prince. I want to get something related to the Weapons movie. Like I would just, all my tattoo ideas are based off movies. Okay. And moving on from that, I hope you, Jesus. Moving on from that, okay, we're looking back here because Uncanny Valley again. The next thing that I have listed is the horrible chest pain, agonizing grief that I've been feeling over Murders in the Air, aka my senior play, aka the last play that I'll ever be doing. Not only the last play, the last piece of theater that I'll ever be doing in high school. It just set in. When I made my previous podcast video, it had just set in. Like, no. When it had just ended. It like, and it's just now, like within the past few weeks, I have just realized, oh my God, it's over. And holy shit, dude. I feel like, oh my God, like what am I gonna do with my life? Like I am moving into an apartment. I have an apartment lined up with my BFF, Mikey. I have an apartment lined up with him. I have plans to move out. What am I gonna do after high school? I'm not going to college. Like I'm gonna be lame. Like I'm literally I have nothing. I have nothing. Like I'm getting a text. Let me calm down while I check this text. Who is texting me? Is it Elizabeth West? Yes, it is. Okay, so we're gonna put that down. She texting me, I love you. Actually, let me text her back. She has been texting. But I'm not going to college because, one, I don't like school at all. I don't care. I don't care about school at all. I don't like people. Like, I don't like being around people. I don't want to pay all that money to do things. So you're telling me I have to do, and I know it's not high school. Like, I know college is different than high school. You're telling me I got to do high school again, but harder, and I got to pay for it? Who do you think you're talking to? I don't understand that. But I'm not going to college. My dream in life is to be a painter, is to paint walls. Like, you see this wall back here? I could paint that. Like, I want to paint it. Like, not like, I want to eventually do like murals and stuff, but no, I want to do like the boring like paint rollers. I mean, I already got that. I already got the outfit. But I've just been feeling this chest aching amount of grief over the fact that, especially over the show, like not just the fact that I won't be doing theater, it's that show specifically. I've never felt this awful about a show. Get Smart, I was sad about. My freshman year, Get Smart, I was sad about it, but I knew there was so much more to come. Million Dollar Baby, I was sad about because that was my second favorite show that I ever done. Now, at the time, it was my favorite show that I've ever done. Now, it's my second favorite show. Radium Girls, I was kind of glad for that to be over. That was a hellish experience. It was still good. I mean, I was the lead, but I feel like I don't like thinking about Radium Girls because I feel like I could have done like way more with that role. And I'm kind of disappointed in myself that I didn't. But then Murders in the Air, oh my God. I literally cannot stop thinking about it. I wish I played Jordan Starkweather. If any elite ball knowledge heads knows anything about Murders in the Air, who didn't see, what the fuck am I trying to say? Murders in the Air was my favorite show that I've ever done, and I just can't stop thinking about it, and I can't stop thinking about Jordan, the character that I played, and I feel, my chest hurts. I almost started crying today. That was over something else. But then, you ever like, you're about to cry about one thing, and then everything that has ever happened in your life just comes up, and you're just like, oh, okay. That's what happened. I was like, oh, you're sad about that? Oh, think about the play that you're never doing again. Think about that play. Think about the play and the cast that you're never going to do, that play that you're never going to do with that cast again. Like, what? I think that's crazy. I hate theater. Like, I hate how theater just ends. Like, I hate how it just ends. Like you don't even get a choice. It's just like, okay, you're doing this. You put what was it, like 3, 4, 6, 7, like 3, 4 months into this show, you get 3 show days. 3. Then you're done. You're done. Forever. The hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. So I've just been thinking about that. I feel so much grief. And I'll see people like in the hallways that I was in the show with, and I'm just like, we used to be like this. We used to be like this, and now you're just another girl on the subway. Like, we just pass by each other in the hallways. Like, we would laugh together every single night. And now you're just somebody that I see. Somebody. That's what I picked that up from Jordan. And that's why I get so sad about it, is because I say somebody and nobody, and I'll say everybody, and I'll say that. It's honestly so sad, guys. Guys, please. And I know I'll do community theater and stuff. Like, I know I will, but it's just, like, it's not the same. Nothing will be the same as any show that I've ever done. Like, $1 Million Baby, I still think of $1 Million Baby sometimes. That was the second best show. Like, Murders in the Air and $1 Million Baby tie as, like, the best experiences I've ever had during a show. And, like, I'm literally getting, my chest is hurting as I'm saying this. So we're going to actually move on. I didn't have any more, like, topics on my... I do like little like sheets for all my episodes, aka 2, and I had a sheet for the original one that I was gonna do, like the original episode 2 that I was gonna do. I was gonna do it in the senior parking lot the day break, like we came back from Thanksgiving break. It's fucking January, and on this one I put talking about my Taco Bell order, my DoorDash Taco Bell. I think somebody asked me about my Taco Bell order, actually. So I was going to talk about Taco Bell and DoorDash. So I guess we'll talk about Taco Bell and DoorDash. My Taco Bell order is, I usually get 3, sometimes 2 when I'm feeling like less gluttonous, but 3 usually. I get the Doritos Locos Tacos, Dorito taco with just lettuce and meat, no cheese, because I don't like it. And I'll get the Baja Blast Freeze. And now I wish they did the Baja Blast Freeze in the big cups, because I made a whole rant about this. It's one of the first rants. If you go on my Instagram, at Falqui, I'll put a little at Falqui, promo my Instagram, even though I only post on my story. I don't post on my Instagram, like my main Instagram. I post on my art Instagram and my August Lighthouse, which is a private Instagram. You can also never go wrong with some nacho fries. Like, I mess with the nacho fries, not with the dippy cheese though, because I don't like cheese. Is this focusing on me? But I like the Baja Blast Freeze better than the regular Baja Blast because it's sweeter, like it's better. I don't know how to describe it. It's just better. I also enjoyed the Cinnabon. I just wish there was, you can, because with the Cinnabon, they're like little cinnamon things with the cream inside of it. You can either get 2 or you can get 12. What? Like, and it's like $7 for 12 of them. Like, oh my God. I also had there was also mention of DoorDash. I think because that was like right after I had DoorDash for the first time. Like I had ordered off DoorDash for the first time and I thought it was like the most beautiful thing ever. I don't know. I also have public humiliation of the senior lot. Probably talking about the, like how humiliating it is to drive a car at school or just to drive a car in general. It is humiliating trying to park or like trying to park isn't the main thing. Like if I am parking somewhere and I know that there's going to be people like watching me park, I just literally like I start crying, which is why I hate parking in the senior lot. If I want to park in the senior lot, I better be the first person there at 6 a.m. I'm not joking. I have shown up to school at like 6:50 before and school starts at 7:30. Like I have shown up that early just so I can 1, get a spot in the senior lot and 2, park good, because if nobody's in the lot, then I can park perfectly. But if there are people in the lot, then I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to hit someone. And then I park like shit. So there's also I just hate people. Like, I just hate the people at school. They're just so mean. Like, and I'm not saying I'm fucking the Virgin Mary, beautiful saint, perfect little boy. I'm not nice. I'm not a nice person, but I'm not as mean as these people, dude. Do you know I got like harassed in the stairwell? I'm not even gonna get into that, actually. Not harassed, but like yelled at, catcalled, bullied. Like, I don't know. Like, these people are crazy. I'm a full-grown adult. I am a fully grown adult, and I have 14-year-olds trying to bully me. Like, what? That is crazy to me. And the worst part is that it gets to me. It gets to me. I lay awake at night thinking of like things that these 14-year-olds have said to me. And it's a cycle. Because what happened when I was 14 in high school? I was getting bullied by the full-grown adults. So I was a 14-year-old getting bullied by full-grown adults. And now I'm a full-grown adult getting bullied by 14-year-olds? What is happening? Crazy. Anyways, just being at school is humiliating. Being in public is humiliating. Everything is just horror and darkness. My phone is buzzing. Oh my God, it's my fucking job. Okay, so I'm going into my job an hour earlier. That's fine. It's okay. I'm gonna sit my phone face up so I can look at the time. Okay, so now it is Q&A time. The best time of the year, Q&A time. So, our first question comes from Nevaeh. Thank you, Nevaeh, for writing in. And Nevaeh asks, if you had the chance to be someone else, fictional or real, who would you be? I would... all I can think of is that one tweet that's like, if I was Trump for a day, I'd put my bio as he, they, and then I think that's what I'd do. I'd be Trump for a day, put he, they in my bio, and then just no. But I don't know who I'd want to be. If I could be a fictional character, honestly, like Ash Ketchum or something, like someone in the Pokemon universe, because they seem to be having a good time all of the time. They're happy. Like, Pokemon seems like the happiest universe literally ever. So I'd probably be someone in Pokemon. Then Amari asked my opinions on teaching becoming a non-professional job, and I think you all know what I would have to say about that. Let me reposition, hold on. Let me reposition my setup. Isn't that so much better? That just got so much better immediately. Okay, let's, oh, okay. Okay. But yeah, all of there was like a list of like professions that are non-professional now, and what were they all? Female-dominated fields. It was like teaching, like therapists. It's crazy. I don't want to get into politics again because it's crazy. It's insane and everything, and I feel like I'm going crazy. Okay. Yeah, I'm not even gonna touch that. Next is 6 questions, all asked by Daria, not including the, hair tattoo question. Her first question was, what is my favorite fun fact? And all I could think of was, like, for my favorite fun fact, all I could think of is the horrible things that dolphins do. But that's not really a fun fact. I hate dolphins so much. Dolphins are so disgusting. I hate fish in general. Fish and birds, they are so scary. Birds less so, but fish, oh my god, have you seen a fish? Have you just seen one? They are horrifying. Like, let me look up a picture. Hold on. So here's this. I just Googled fish. What's the first thing that pops up? What is that? Look at that. That's horrifying. That's a horrifying thing. Like, I just hate fish. They're just so gross and disgusting. And dolphins, they're smooth. Dolphins are, like, the only fish that I kind of like are sharks. Like, sharks are fine. But, like, dolphins, like, any type of fish. I like the mahi-mahi fish from Animal Crossing. I think that fish is cool, but it's just so disgusting. And so circling back to the fun fact, the only fun fact that I could, like, think of was the awful one about dolphins. If you know what I mean, then you know what I mean. That one fun fact about dolphins. I don't really have another fun fact. The moon landing was in 1969. Next thing she asked, okay, you can tell how old this was, because this was before season 5 of I got questions asked before Stranger Things season 5 even started coming out, but Daria asked for Stranger Things predictions. What I was originally going to say, I was going to go, I saw the first 2 seasons back when they came out when I was like a child, and then I haven't seen anything since. I've seen like bits and pieces from like being in the other room while my family's watching it. Like, I don't really care too much about the show anymore. But do you want to know how young I was? I was so young that the Lost Sister episode was my favorite episode. Like, that the one where she finds her sister and turns like emo or whatever. That was my favorite episode when I was a kid. But my predictions were going to be that 11 was the bad guy. I kind of wanted that. Like, I saw a theory about it that she'd been the bad guy the whole time. But now the ending has come out, and as someone who hasn't even been, like, into the show, I'm mad. 'Cause what? Literally, like, Like, I'm so confused about everything in that show. Like, I have no clue what that ending was. I'm so confused. There's too many characters. How did you go from having the best coming out scene literally ever in all of media to the worst one? the worst one, fucking Will, like, oh my God. If I had to come out in front of everybody I knew, like, if I had to come out to half the town, dude, holy shit. But that, and I think Divorcegate is real, if anyone knows, like, the fact that, like, the one writer, like, his wife had actually been writing the show, and then they got divorced, and now the show is shit. I believe in that 100%, because what the hell? What else could literally, what else could it be? My favorite character of Stranger Things has always been Joyce. I really like Joyce. But, yeah. Anyways, next she asked, what is my favorite sock material? Fucking, I don't know. Cotton. And then she asked how to play off a fart in public. Fuck if I know, dude. I be holding that shit in. You honestly just own it. Like, either hide it, or either hold it or own it. Like, that's the two. If you gotta fart in public, hold it or completely own it. Just shit yourself. Like, just shit your pants, dude. Like, honestly, like, I feel like that's a power move. Like, just completely pissing yourself or just shitting yourself. Like, honestly, go ahead. Like, we were given these human bodily functions. Who am I to say, oh, you have to go to a bathroom. Oh, it's a public safety hazard. Oh, da 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 da. Bro, just do it, bro. Just, what am I talking about? Okay, next. Number 5, what's your fursona? Fun fact, I was in the 5th grade. I was a furry. Like, I was a big, 5th, 6th grade. Like, probably beginning of 6th grade, actually. I was a big furry. I had a fursona named Bubblegum, and she was a pink cat that played Xbox. I've never owned an Xbox. I played on my friend's Xbox like twice. She was a pink cat that liked Xbox and ate Doritos and Mountain Dew, and that shows the era that I made her in. But her name was Bubblegum, and I had this whole story with her. I would go on Furry Amino. Sorry, trigger warning for the word amino. But I would go on Furry Amino and get like adopts and stuff. Like, I would commission artists. I wish I could get back into Furry Amino, but I left it and it went private. And now Amino got shut down. But oh my God, oh my God. Funny story. I was at a concert, a Sarah and the Safe Word concert. And the lead singer, she was like, okay, guys, on the count of 3, shout your fursona. And I was like, in my head, I was like, oh, we're shouting names. And so at the top of my lungs, there was probably 20 people in the crowd. I shouted Bubblegum at the top of my lungs. And everybody else was shouting like wolf, fucking cat, dog. And I was shouting Bubblegum like a fucking idiot, dude. Oh my God. But yeah, Bubblegum is my fursona. Let me see if I can, hold on. Do you want me to try to find the art that I made of her? Hold on. Okay, I can't find the art that I did of her for some reason, but this was art that my friend did of her. Look, can you see? Do you see it? Shout out to Popsy on Amino for drawing Bubblegum, but that was her. But that's my fursona. I used to be really big into furry. Fun fact, I was more nervous coming out to my parents as a furry than coming out to them as gay. I didn't even really come out to them as gay. I like just kind of was like, hey, I like girls and boys to my dad, and he was like, okay, whatever. Then when I was literally crying, I was like, Mom, Dad, can you watch this video? And it was a video of like a guy explaining the furry community. And I was crying. I was like, it's okay if you don't accept me. I was full furry. Like, I threw it out, but I bought a yard of pink fur so I could make my own fursuit. I'm 100% serious. And it rotted in my closet I just threw it out, so for 6 years, I had that in my closet. Almost 7. 6, almost 7 years, I had that in my closet. Just a pink thing of fur that I never did anything with. I spent $15 on a yard of fur. I wish I could get my $15 back. I was 12. I was I was like 11. I was like 11 or 12. Like, oh my god, dude. But yeah, so my persona is bubblegum. Then her 6th question was, if you had to peg a celebrity, who would it be? So, okay. The language used in this question, if I do peg a celebrity, so I'm guessing the celebrity ought to be male. You can peg women, but I feel like in the context, it ought to be a man that I should list here. Willem Dafoe in his 40s comes to mind, but Alfred Molina in his 40s comes to mind second. Fucking Steve Jansen, dude. Honestly, bro. That's the end of Daria's questions. Thank you, Daria, for sending... I said that so sassy. That's the end of Daria's questions. No, thank you, Daria, for sending in all of your questions. That's all I had down. I feel like I have to, like, get angry. I feel like I owe you guys something. I owe you guys anger. I feel bad that I hyped this episode up, guys, and it's going to be shorter. It's going to be a short one. We gotta come up with more things, guys. Let's talk about the political economic state of the world right now. No, let's not. Oh, you want to know what we can talk about? The fact that my insurance doesn't fucking cover my meds. Like, I can't go to CVS and pick up my medication because you have to get it by mail. And I'm like, hey, you can't just spring that on me. Like, you can't just... Because, like, I had none left, went to go get my medicine refilled, and they just dropped, oh, we can't give it to you. And I'm like, you couldn't have told me this earlier? You couldn't have, like... What? And then so I had to drive out to Shillington. I hate driving in Shillington. I would rather genuinely just get mowed down by a car than drive in Shillington. Because that's what's going to happen if you drive in Shillington. You just die. You just immediately die. It's so hard. It's so hard driving in Shillington, but I had to drive all the way to the Walgreens in Shillington. I had to go in. I'd be like, oh, can I have my medicine? And she was like, okay. It just pisses me off because, and $27. $27 my medication cost. $27. What are we talking about? With insurance. And on my app, it said $70. My dad paid $130 for like a month of his Adderall. Aetna, what are you doing? Aetna insurance. Please, God. Tell me why this apartment, the electric for this apartment that Mikey and I are getting was like, the electric, I don't know. Apparently this got solved, but the electric, we were on the phone with them, right? We're on hold for almost an hour. And then when we finally got on the phone with them, they were like, yeah, you're going to have to give us a $980 deposit. What? A 900 for electric? And literally when they said that on the phone, we looked at each other like, what? Oh my God. Literally yesterday, my one teacher was talking about signs that you can tell someone is poor. And 2 of the things that he said was buys scratch off tickets and has glittery nails. I don't know if you can see my glittery nails right now, and I ignore my other nails. I need to do them. I was gonna do them today, but then I just got called into work. So no, but he was talking about, he was like, next time you go into Wawa or Sheetz, look at the people standing in line at the scratch off machine. Look at what they're wearing. Look at what kind of car they drive. And I'm like, oh my God, don't look at me. Don't look at my car. Like, don't look at me. Oh my God. I will, the next episode will maybe be longer. I'll think of more things to talk about. I just wanted to get this one out quick because I feel bad that I haven't uploaded one, so I'll make sure to get this one out quick. All right. Let's do shout outs. Let's end with shout outs. I don't know. I didn't thank him in the first one. Kit, thank you for naming the podcast. Kit is the one that suggested Listen and Learn. So thank you for that. And I'd like to thank Daria for all of the questions that she asked. She is really, if Daria hadn't asked all these questions, you might have not gotten an episode because, oh my God, I have nothing to talk about. I think I have nothing to talk about because I'm just going crazy. There's so much going on that I have nothing. I have nothing. Like, there's so much going on all the time and also nothing happening simultaneously that I'm just going insane. And then Amari, shout out Amari King because, his Achilles was what he tore. I think he's healed now, but his Achilles was what he tore. And I had mentioned Achilles heel or something. I had mentioned Achilles heel, and then I had mentioned Amari, and I said that he like broke his leg, but he tore his Achilles. He tore his Achilles, and I mentioned Achilles. So, thank you, Amari, for having an Achilles. Shout out to Mrs. Galtier for putting on Murders in the Air. And shout out to Kennedy Rock for being my scene partner in Murders in the Air. And shout out to Ella for being my mom in the show. Thank you to everybody, guys. Thank you to my viewers. Thank you to Lizzie. Thank you to Redners for calling me into work. And, yeah. Thank you to Redners for giving me money so I can have an apartment, actually. And thank you to Mikey for being my roommate. And thank you to Lizzie for being Lizzie. And thank you to Pokemon cards. Yep. Well, this has been episode 2 with Listen and Learn this has been episode 2 of Listen and Learn with August T. Dante. I hope you enjoyed this. I know it's a little bit of a shorter one than last time, or will it be shorter? I hope it'll be shorter. You like my missing tooth? Okay. Goodbye.